There was a brother out in Portland, Oregon. He worked for FedEx. He was a driver and he was doing some deliveries. Now, while he was driving through a Portland neighborhood, he encountered a white supremacist. And this white supremacist's name was Joseph Magnuson, 55 years old. Now, this brother, his name is Timothy Warren. Now, while he's driving through the neighborhood doing his job, this white supremacist by the name of Joseph Magnuson starts screaming at him to slow down. He wasn't driving over the speed limit, but he decided to go out there and act like he's the police and try to relegate his speed. So the brother slowed down and stopped. And this guy started to continue to berate him. He got calling him effing N-word. That's what he kept doing. Threatening him, kept doing it over and over and over and over. And witnesses saw this. Now, this guy kept approaching this brother, saying the wrong things to him, and even decided to assault this brother in the process. So what this brother decided to do after he was clearly assaulted, he reared back, he punched this white supremacist right above his eye, he knocked him out cold. And when he was knocked out cold, that was the last time that he ever called anybody a effing N-word ever again, because the guy died. So he let his white supremacy get him caught up, and now he's gone. Now the district attorney has came out and stated that they are not going to charge the brother for his death. They say this guy had extremely poor health, and the injury he suffered from the punch was superficial and not fatal. Now, Oregon does not have a duty to retreat law, so that brother didn't have to leave at all. He had to defend himself. So this white supremacist got a comeuppance. And it's the thing, leave people alone. If you don't like black people, that's fine. I don't really take issue with that. Keep that at your house. Keep it away from us, because not everyone is going to sit there and allow you to call them effing N-words and threaten them. And then when you hit this brother, he had to retaliate because it's self-defense at that point. You see, a lot of these white supremacists have gotten bold since 45 has gotten office. 45 wasn't there to defend him that day. And the thing is, with a lot of them, when it comes to fisticuffs, they can't do that too well, most of them. That's why they always want to go grab a gun or have a gun on them, if you notice that. Without a gun, what could they do? It usually end up like this all the time. And this situation with this white supremacist is just to let everyone know is that not everyone is docile. Not everyone is going to put up with your crap. More and more people is going to retaliate when you're going over there and messing with them. That's the thing. This black man wasn't messing with him. He wasn't harassing him. He wasn't doing anything. He was just doing his job. It stated FedEx was, cooperative with law enforcement. They stated that they don't know if he's going to still work there or not, which he should still work there because it was completely self-defense. But, shout out to this brother, Timothy Warren, for handling that white supremacist. It's just that simple. We're not going to be terrorized. We're not. It is not for us to be dealing with that mess every day. You don't have a right to come up to us screaming in our face and punching us. No, you have that right. You think you got a right, but no, you do not have a right to do so. And I know people gonna, defend you, and that's fine because it's in, certain folks to defend white supremacists. I get it. But, shout out to that brother for defending himself, practicing self-defense, and not allowing that white supremacist terrorist to murder him. Because with these white supremacist terrorists, you don't know if they're carrying a knife. You don't know if they're carrying a gun. You don't know. Why he thought he was so bold that he can hit that brother. He probably thought he was bold because a lot of brothers walk around docile today and very, very passive. Well, not that brother. He wasn't putting up with that mess. But leave me a comment there. Know what you think about this particular story. And shout out to the DA, Rod Underhill, for doing the right thing and not charging this brother. Because a lot of times, even when brothers defend themselves, they still try to put charges on them. So a brother can move on with his life and get back to work and continue living, in America. But, the thing is, not all of us going to tolerate that white supremacist terrorism.